When you go back out in the world, you step out in the world, you got a complete number of spirits that's gonna deal with your butt. And they're gonna deal with you one way or another. If you are a man with a family, you're gonna mess with your family, mess with you, mess with your family, mess with your in-laws, whoever that you were close to, he gonna get you one way or another. Them demons gonna come into you and you're gonna react a certain way and they're gonna see that things gonna start happening as the Most High word is true. A complete number of demons gonna come and say been worse than you coming into the truth with that one demon that go out and get a complete number of demons that's worse than him to come and dwell in you. And you walking around with demons and don't even realize it. You better do some fasting and praying and reading of the laws of the Most High. That's the only way you gonna get rid of Satan. Read them laws out loud and actually believe in them. Learn them, live them, and apply them in your life. Verse 5, having a form of righteousness, but denying the power thereof. You hear that? Have a form of righteousness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. He told us 3 times in this lesson to avoid certain people. From such turn away, he said. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins. They creep into houses and they deal with women that's laden with sins. Led away with diverse lusts. See that lust got that lust demon on them. A whole lot of people got lust demons. You gotta work on that. Ask the Most High to release it from you. That lust demon can have a lot of you going to hell because you don't have patience. Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Ever hearing the word of the Most High but not doing it properly to be able to take that time to come to the knowledge of the truth, the knowledge of the Most High's laws and commandments. But ever learning, always in class, this, that, and the third, but always off. Not spiritual. Not taking the time to really understand what it's going to take to make it to the kingdom. But they want to have fun in this life. Have your fun. And burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Because that's what you're going to get. The lake of fire. It's waiting on you. A whole lot of people is waiting to throw into the lake of fire. This ain't no joke. People taking it lightly. Take it light if you want. Now, as James and Jannes withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Hear that? They resist the truth. Oh, I can't do it. It's too hard. I remember Tupac said, oh, y'all got it too hard. We was telling Tupac, come on in. Tupac said, y'all got it too hard. It's too hard. Now, as James and Jannes withstood Moses, so do they also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly, their foolishness, shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, patience. So you know this. He tell them you know this. That's why he tell them to follow his example, as he followed Mashiach Yahushua. 1 John 4 and 6. 1 John 4 and 6. First John, the 4th chapter, the 6th verse. We are the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us. He that is not of the Most High heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Hear that? We are of the Most High. And the Mashiach Yahushua, he that knoweth Mashiach and Most High heareth us. They heareth us. He that is not of the Most High heareth not us. So you don't hear this, you ain't of the Most High. Hereby know we the spirit of truth, the spirit of the commandments of the Most High, the spirit of Mashiach Yahushua, and the spirit of error. That's how we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Because you're going to rebel against what you're hearing, or you're going to follow what you're hearing. As the word says, we are of the Most High. 2 Thessalonians, the 3rd chapter, 6th verse. 2 Thessalonians, 3rd chapter, 6th verse. Now we command you, brethren, by Shema Mashiach Yahushua, that ye withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly. Say, here we go the 4th time. He said, hey, we command you, not you can do this if you want to. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. No, he said, we command you, brethren, by Shema Mashiach Yahushua. That's how we reach the Most High. That you withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly, and not after the tradition which ye received of us. So you received a certain tradition of the order of the Most High, the program of the Most High. And all the leaders, all of us coming from One West, we know. You know. Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our power, Mashiach Yahushua, Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua, that you withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly. See, somebody walking disorderly, you got a right to withdraw yourself from them. And not after the tradition which he received of us. For yourselves know how ye ought to follow us. For we behave not ourselves disorderly among you. See? They didn't behave themselves disorderly among the people. So what behavior did they have that's so disorderly among you that you really can't follow the doctrine or the program of the Most High? Or you to come with your own tradition. Allow you to come with your own tradition, thinking that you got it going on. But the Most High going to visit you. He going to deal with you on that issue. Because you're going against him. You think you're going against man, you're going against him. Jump up to verse 11. For we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly. Working not at all, but are busybodies, running their mouth. They ain't doing the work, but they busybodies. Now them that are such we command and exhort by our power, Mashiach Yahushua, that with quietness they work and eat their own bread. But ye, brethren, be not weary in well doing. Don't be feeling bad and you're doing well. You're doing what's right. And if any man obey not our word by this epistle, note that man have no company with him, that he may be ashamed. That's the 5th time, right? He said, hey, don't deal with him. Note that man and have no company with him, that he may be ashamed. Yet count him not as an enemy. Don't count him as an enemy. He's still our brother, still our sister. But admonish him as a brother. Admonish him as a brother. So I must say, because people be trying to put women in here, no, I said it, but it said brothers. Admonish him as a brother. Now, where your sisters fit in at that? Because you can put brother and sister. But the sister want to put themselves there. And he said brothers. Because the Most High called men. And that's how we're going to get it together. And keep it together. And be together. Forever and ever and ever. Rolling with these principles. He's saying command. Ain't no you could think about it if you want to. Second Corinthians, the 5th chapter. Verse 1. For we know that if our earthly body or house, or this tabernacle, this is our body that we in now, were dissolved. You know, the body goes back to dust, go back to the dirt. We have a building of the Most High. In a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. For in this we groan earnestly, desiring to be clothed upon with our house which is from heaven. We got to work toward it though, people. Take work. You got to change. You got to become a new creature. You got to be born again. You got to be that new man or that new woman with humility and a broken and contrite spirit that the Most High want. Calmness. Yes. That's a beautiful spirit. Most High loves that. But here we are, all contentious amongst each other about nothing. People praying and they got odd against people, talking stuff. Most High ain't hearing your prayers. He told you. Forgive you have odd against any, that your Father may forgive your trespasses, but you don't forgive, and the Most High ain't gonna forgive you. That's why you can't go before the Most High and you got odd against people. You can argue with someone and now here you going praying. It don't work that way. Most High's not the author of confusion. You think he don't know? He knows everything that we're dealing with. So look to verse 9. Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent, whether it's in your presence or absent, away from you, we may be accepted of him. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of a Mashiach. Hear that? Here it is. That everyone may receive the things done in his body. That body that's going to be dissolved, we have a heavenly body, whether it's going to be thrown in the lake of fire, hopefully not, or be going into the kingdom to learn from a Mashiach h.o.i. That's only two choices you got, life or death, death or life. That's it. Which one do you choose? You got your own free will to do whatever you want to do. You should want to choose life. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of a Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. We know it's good. Good is keeping the commandments of the Most High. Bad is not keeping the commandments of the Most High. Knowing therefore the terror of the Most High and a Mashiach h.o.i. who's coming to judge and make war, we persuade men, but we are made manifested to the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your conscience, the way you think. Hopefully this will have you so you start thinking a different way. He just said, hey, in the Old Testament, it was like cut them off. You pretty much be put to death. Cut them off from Israel. You be cut off from your people. So get rid of them. Don't let them be among us. Just a moment.